What's going on, people? DJ CB here, and we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to take a DJ test and see how much of a DJ I am. But first, let me get my lucky charm. Say hello. Say hello. Right, actually, you'll distract me. Come on. Right, so, let's take a test. First name, DJ. Last name, CB. Email, djcb@gmail.com. Country, United Kingdom. Right, so first question. Do you know how to use a microphone correctly? I mean, you plug it in and you speak into it? Like, I guess that's a yes. Have you recently been written about in the press or featured on someone else's website or blog? No, I mean, I'm not that famous yet. Do you know the difference between lossless and lossy audio file formats? I mean, I've heard of them, but I wouldn't be able to describe to you lot what they mean, so I'm gonna just go with no. Do you have a system for regularly discovering new music to DJ with? Every Thursday, I kind of go to DJ CEE, the mashup and franchise record pool, download all the latest songs that's come out. Throughout the whole week, I actually go through, I listen to Spotify, and if I like a song on there, I'll add it to my liked list, and then every Thursday I'll download everything in it. So that's my kind of system. So I'm gonna put that to yes. Would you be confident playing 4 hours or longer DJ set on your own? I mean, I've been doing a residency for about 2 years now, innit? And each of them are 6 to 7 hours, so I'm gonna put that as a yes. Do you feel like your talents are overlooked as a DJ? I mean, it's hard to get out there. I'm not gonna say they're overlooked, but I mean, like, I put content out there. Some get liked, some don't, but I guess it's just what the people are feeling, so I'm gonna just put overlooked. Nah, I don't think they're overlooked. Have you ever won an award or competition for your DJing? Yes, actually. I won a competition way back in 2000 and... when did I start DJing? 2018, where I'd done a competition and I actually won, but nothing came out of it, so let's forget about that. So yes, that's a yes. If the music stopped halfway through a set, would you be confident you could fix the problem and get the music playing again? I have numerous amounts of shit for backup. So if my controller was to fuck up, I've got a connection from my phone to XLRs. Do you know what I mean? So if the music cuts out in my set, I can get it up and running. I just have to play it from my phone. Or if I'm playing on CDJs and the music cuts out from my laptop, I got my USBs on me in it. So make sure, actually this is the tip for all you DJs, yeah? Make sure that you have a backup regardless of wherever you go. Because if the music cuts off, yeah, you lot are fucked. So if the music stopped, yeah. When choosing the next track, is the most important thing for you finding something that will mix well? In a club set, it's not really, for me, it's more song selection in it. Obviously, mixing well is obviously important, but I'm not gonna match a key in a song if I'm mixing when I'm playing at my residency, because it's not that important to me in it. Like, I don't know, some DJs will want to mix in key. I don't feel the need to. Mine's more song selection in it. So when choosing the next track, is it most important for you to... I'm gonna say yes, because obviously you don't want to mix something dead and it's all clashing and shit. So I'm gonna put yes. Do you network with venue owners, managers, promoters, and other DJs? Yep, as you lot know, I chat to hundreds of DJs in it. So like, I'm gonna put that as a yes. Have you made a mixtape, podcast, or radio show in the last month? Yes, you'll know that I've got the new DJ podcast, new episodes that come out every Friday, helping brand new DJs get through the industry, talking about my upcoming, etc. So yeah, I have done a podcast. Have you just started DJing for the first time recently? No. Do you know how Pro Club CDJs, record decks, and mixers should be connected up? Yes. Advice for more other DJs, you lot should know how to connect up CDJs and your mixer, because if they happen to break or you need to get a replacement, say for instance a sound engineer brings a replacement, you should know how to connect them back up in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to rely on anyone else, like a sound engineer, to do it for you. You need to be able to know how to do it, because if your equipment breaks when you're DJing, you need to be quick with it. You can't be like, oh, I've got to wait for the sound engineer to come. Fuck that. You need to know how to do it. So yes, I do know how they should be connected up. So, do you find it hard to read a crowd? No. Could you set up a PA system and get it working with DJ equipment, microphones, and other external inputs? Yeah, I guess like I'm quite good at like wires and plugging stuff in for the DJ stuff, so I'm gonna put that as a yeah. Do you feel like you could convince a stranger that you're a real DJ in under 30 seconds? Go to my Instagram, fam. Do you know what I mean? I got plenty of videos, so yes. When preparing for a gig, do you go through your tunes beforehand or to choose what you might want to play on the night? I wouldn't say I'd prepare songs for the specific night. I will have a folder with new songs in it. So when preparing, nah, I'm gonna put it as a no because I don't really. You can never prepare for what's coming in the night in it. You just gotta take it as it comes when you get there in it. So no. Do you get a lot of praise when you DJ? When I was at my residency, my song selection is pretty good. So whenever I drop a banger, basically I like to drop old school stuff in it where people's like, oh my days, do you remember this from back in the day, bro? Yeah, and also like on my Instagram when I post my 1 minute routines, people are kind of gassed by them. So yeah, I get a lot of praise as a DJ, I guess, yeah. Would you be comfortable connecting your DJ gear up to a venue's existing system? Yes. Do you consider yourself to be highly rewarded financially for your DJing? Do you produce your own music? I've started practicing, I've started making beats and stuff like that, so I'm gonna put it as a no because obviously I don't do it properly. Do you know how to use body language and eye contact to connect with your audience? Yeah, it's a bit weird staring at someone, isn't it? Like, I mean, I can look at the crowd and kind of know what they want and stuff, but do you know how to use body language? Yes, I guess. Have you been paid for DJing at least once in the last year? Yes, but not for the past fucking 5 months. Do you ever use more than 2 decks in your DJing? Nah, I'm not one of these mad house DJs like fucking, what's his name? James Hype, where he has 4 decks. That's just a bit of a mad thing for me. Do you know what DMX is? And could you set up a lighting system that uses it? I'm gonna just put it as no, man, because I know. Nah, I fuck knows. Can you easily explain to people the style of music that you play when you DJ? Yeah, urban music. Can you manually beat mix? Yes, I can beat match by ear, la la la. I made sure I practiced when I was coming up, because obviously you can't rely on the DJ screen, innit? Because like, if your DJ laptop messes up, you're fucked. Are you confident playing DJ sets that move between genres and BPMs? Yeah. Do you regularly record and critique your own mixes? Oh my days. Literally, every time I record a mix, I'll listen to it over and over to make sure that like it sounds alright. Because there's nothing worse than if you don't like your own mix, why would you give it to anyone else, innit? So, do you tend to buy all your music from the same place? No. Do you know how to play a main slot DJ set? Yes. Do you struggle using EQs, volume levels to perform smooth DJ mixes? No. Can you scratch? Yes. Do you find it difficult to get bookings outside your town or city? No, because I kind of know how to like talk to other venues and how to kind of like get myself into venues and stuff. But like, my advice for me, yes, I think when you start as a brand new DJ, yeah, you want to like go DJ all around the world and DJ around all the country and stuff like that. But what my advice is, like, wherever you're from, master that area first. Become the baddest DJ in that area, and then once you're the baddest DJ in that area, branch out. Do you have a high quality website and at least 2 social media profiles? I had a website, I didn't really update it regularly, so I took it down. 2 social media profiles, yes, so I haven't got all them, so no. Do you know the difference between an audio interface and a MIDI controller? Yes. Do you listen to types of music other than the DJ we DJ with? Yes. Do you know how to set up a laptop for DJing and keep it running reliably? Yes. Don't download porn. Do you struggle playing a DJ gig that's different music to your normal styles? When you start DJing, you grab every gig that you get given. Any gig. It could be cheese, it could be commercial, it could be drum. Do you know what I mean? You'll take every booking. At the start, when I started DJing, yes, I did struggle, because if you don't know the music, how are you supposed to like go through the night? Do you know what I mean? Like, if it's an R&B hip hop set, I know how to warm up, do main set, and do the warm down, because I know what types of music people like at them certain times. But if I go and play, I don't know, a house set, I don't know what songs are popping at the moment, so I don't know what's main set. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know what was old back in the day, so I don't know what's warm up set. So I do actually find it hard to DJ a gig that's different music to my normal style, because wouldn't everyone, like, you're more comfortable with the music that you play all the time. So over time I've learned how to kind of say no to like gigs. Like, always talk to the club owner or someone that's DJed at the club before. Like, if they say, oh, it's mostly cheese, I won't take the booking in it. Like, You need to learn how to say no once you'll come up in the DJ game, innit? First of all, get all your bookings, get all the experience, yeah, but once you finally found your path and your lane, if you're an urban DJ and you're getting urban bookings and then someone goes, oh, can you do this booking? It's cheese music. Don't do that, because it's drifting away from your brand, innit? Yeah, it's booking and yeah, it's money, as everyone says, but like, you need to keep your brand on point, innit? So as an urban DJ, I won't take a cheese booking just for money, innit? Because I'm not in the game for money, innit? So do you struggle playing a DJ gig that's different music to yours? Yes. Do you find it hard to play successful DJ sets when the audience is varied of ages and music tastes? Nope. Are you comfortable taking and dealing with requests? When I first started, you kind of take people's requests because you're trying to please people in it, and when you first become a DJ, you don't really know about requesting it. Like, people come up to you and then you're like, can you play, and then they're like, play this song, and then you're like, oh, okay, and then over time it gets more and more and more annoying, innit? When I DJ, yeah, I look quite hostile, innit? Everyone comes up to me like, oh, you look so miserable, but the thing is, I'm concentrating, innit? Like, if you come talk to me, I've got fucking 30 seconds to decide what song's coming next, innit? So I'm concentrating, and you're coming up to me chatting about you want ABBA whilst I'm playing fucking drill. Do you know what I mean? It don't make no sense. So I have got actually comfortable with it, because people won't actually come up to me now because I have a hostile face. But also, I kind of just agree with people in it. If they're like, oh, I'll play this, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll play it later, innit? Do you know what I mean? Because I know one of my boys who didn't take a girl's request, and she dashed drink all over his equipment. And then he had to go buy a brand new controller the next day. Kind of be polite, because, boy, when these girls start throwing drinks because you didn't play fucking Spice Girls, it's a bit of a mad thing, fam. So, are you comfortable taking and dealing with requests? Yes. Do you make a conscious effort to listen to music every day? Every single day I am listening to music. Do you know how to mix in key? Yes. Do you play a musical instrument or make music? No. Is your music collection organized well enough so you can find what you want when you want every time? Fam! Literally every DJ I spoke to is just like, how do you organize your music? I would sit here for fucking days telling you how I've done my music library in it. I have, in all the slots in Serato, there's an artist, a song name, a key, a BPM, a year, a genre, a tag. My music library is patterned. It's like every DJ's dream, innit? I'll give you one tip, yeah? My music library is sorted so I'm covered in every scenario at my residency. Say, for instance, I want to make the girls dance. I go to my girls folder. Do you know what I mean? If I want to have the oldies throwback, I have an oldies. Do you know what I mean? I have folders based on scenarios. And DJ A Dot taught me about that, innit? Because I went to go check him, and I was like, how have you got your music so patterned, man? He goes, organize it by scenarios in a club. So I've gone from that. So yeah, so the tip I would give that I got is sort out your music library by scenarios, man. Because say, for instance, you have a folder for floor fillers. Say, for instance, you've cleared the dance floor and you need a song to bring everyone back. Floor fillers fucking folder. Do you know what to do when people won't dance? Oh, yes, I just said it just a minute ago. Go to my floor fillers or club classics crate. There's bound to be a song that will make anyone dance. Do you know what I mean? I've got it all sorted, so yes. Do you have high quality photos and videos from any of your gigs? Yes, make sure I get a picture every single time from my residency to post up on my Instagram so people know that I'm a professional DJ. Are you happy with the number of DJ gigs that you get often? Not round lockdown, because we ain't got fucking any, but yes, before lockdown, I was DJing 3 to 4 times a week. And yeah, I was happy with it. I didn't think I need any more than that. I think at one point in my DJ career, I was DJing 5 times a week. And then one morning, I almost collapsed up my stairs because I was working too much. So I quit one of my residencies, so then I cut it down to 4. So yeah, I am quite happy with the amount of DJ gigs that I'll get offered, so yes. Do you struggle with conquering DJ nerves? I mean, you wouldn't be a DJ if you didn't fucking struggle with nerves, innit? It's tough going to a brand new venue and having to have the pressure of making people dance, do you know what I mean? It is quite nerve-wracking going to a set and not knowing if you're going to be able to perform in it. Obviously, we all, as DJs, we all know we're sick, do you know what I mean? But you need to get on board with the crowd, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I do struggle with conquering DJ nerves, but that was more of when I first started in it. Now I can rock up to a set and I'm not that bad. Obviously, my residency, I've got it quite patterned now, so I know how to work the crowd in it. But when there's someone quite brand new, I do quite struggle with DJ nerves, so yes. Do you struggle with, yes. Would you be confident DJing on any type of gear. Yes, I can DJ on any CDJs or whatever, but I like to have my own setup. So my preferred setup is obviously my Rain 12s and my S9, but obviously I'm not taking my Rain 12s to sets and stuff like that, because if people drop drinks on them, uppercut in the head. So my ideal would be 2 CDJs and my S9. I'll take my S9 to a booking. If I don't take my S9, I'm fine with any DJ and mixer, but I'll take my my SP1, which is this. So, because I like to have my pads, my cue points, like I'm quite a button basher in it. So I like to bash on my buttons, and obviously it has all the effects and stuff like that in it. Like, because I don't really like pressing the keyboard bare when I'm DJing, man. Because you can press any key. I remember once I pressed the key once here and made the song go rewind in it. So I like to keep my hands off the keyboard unless I'm typing for a song. But normally on the keyboard, I'm only pressing the arrow buttons. You know what I mean? Or the mouse. So yes, I am confident on DJing any type of gear, but I prefer to have my own setup. Also, make sure you get, if you're a DJ, get an SP1, man. You'll find yourself feeling a lot better when you got your cue points and your pads, man. It's a lot better, man. So I suggest you lot get SP1. But yeah, would you feel confident DJing on any type of DJ gear? Yes. Are you confident using loops, filters and effects in your mixing? Yes. Is there music you want to play in your DJ sets but don't know how to mix it in? Nah, quite kind of know now. Like, when you first start DJing, you get all these intro tracks from the DJ pools. You feel that you can only mix with intro tracks. I think, like, that's not for everyone, do you know what I mean? But I feel like everyone's like, oh, it needs an intro track to mix it. Like, once you get a bit more experience, you realize that you can drop tunes on the one, you can drop tunes, do you know what I mean? You can do anything in it. So is there music you want to play in your DJ sets but don't know how to mix it in? Nah, not at all. Do you know how to warm up a DJ slot? Oh my days. I think, you know what, I'm gonna make a completely separate video on this, because I need to do a whole video on warm up DJ sets. So yes, let's not get into that. So yes, if someone Googled your DJ name, would they find that most of the page 1 is positive links featuring you? Let's have a look. Google DJ CEE B. Oh shit. So I got my Mixcloud, my Facebook. I don't think that's actually my SoundCloud. Twitter. Bosh. Look at that. Twitter. People can find me there. Let's go back to that then. So if someone Googled your DJ name, would they find the most? Yes. Yes. Do you have a set procedure to follow when choosing what music to buy? Like I said before, I don't really buy the music. I've got my record pools in it, but I do have a procedure where I download songs, I'll put them into a new music folder, and then I'll sort it into my specific crates, whether it's a club banger, a warm-up tune, old school R&B, la la la. So I'm gonna say yes, I do have a set procedure. 79. Okay, what does that even fucking mean? Your overall score takes into consideration the way your individual competence scores translate into your overall DJing success rate. A score above 80% is high, 40 to 80 is moderate. Damn, I'm moderate. I'm a moderate DJ. Shit. Where was I? Mad. So my lowest thing was promoting myself. Okay, well, 79. I'll take that. Whatever, it's fucking higher than fucking 40. So yeah, that was me taking the DJ test. What I'll do is I'll leave the link to the DJ test in the description. You lot go take it, man, and then post your scores below, man. Try and get better than me in it. But if you want me to do any more kind of videos like this, or if you want me to do any more questions, bang them in the comments below, man. But yeah, for that, that's it, man. We're out here.